Hey guys, it's Jennifer. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in my last video, I answered you guys' questions about my wedding, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys things that I got for my wedding. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I'm so grateful for all the gifts that me and my husband got from people. You guys have been so nice to us, so generous, and we really appreciate all the gifts. With that being said, let's go ahead and get right into these gifts. Oh my gosh, I just realized how off-center this is, but my sister-in-law made Josh and I a quilt, and this is like the full design, if you guys can see it from that angle. But our bed is just like right up against our couch. It has this like super nice like detail on it. I am just so impressed with her skills. I could never make a quilt. Here are some close-ups. This is just like incredible, you guys. I love it. And then on the underside of it, it is red, so I folded it over so you guys can see. And then my favorite part, she did this beautiful embroidery on it with our names and our anniversary at the bottom, July 4th, 2025. I just love this. This is so cute. Next up, I asked for a lot of kitchen supplies, so let's get into all those. Someone got us this really nice set of knives. These are like my favorite. I've never had like a steak knife like this. It's not focusing, but I was super stoked about this. I also just really wanted everything in the kitchen to be like red and have everything matching to some degree, so I was really lucky to find this on Amazon, put it on our registry, and someone got it for us, so I love that. And it came with 2 sets of kitchen shears, 1 set of big ones, and then 1 set of small ones. And then right next to it, we have this super cute red silicone utensil set. It has just about everything you would need in your kitchen. It even has a whisk, and it came with this holder, which my husband and I weren't even aware of when we put this on our registry. We were worried that we were gonna have to go find a container that fit all these, but we found all of this and someone got it for us. So that was super nice. This is such a mess. I'm being so real with you guys, but someone got us this grilled cheese maker panini press thing, and let me just show you guys how good this is. I love it. We haven't used it just yet, but I'm so excited to use it. We'll definitely be planning some meals for next week in this thing. I kind of showed this in my what I got for Christmas haul, but I count it as a wedding gift, also given to me by my brother and his wife. His wife's the one who made the quilt that I showed you guys earlier. But they gave us this like dinnerware set. So there's like smaller plates and bigger plates and then bowls. We have even more, but like our cabinets are so small in this apartment that like we can fit all of them in there. We love them. They're so high quality, and we can already tell they will last like forever. So yeah. All right, in this drawer, we have these cute little like pot holders. I had this pan already, but someone gave us these super nice containers to put food in their glass, so they're not gonna stain and they're gonna last for a long time, hopefully, because I am clumsy and sometimes I don't trust myself with glass, but we will learn to be trustworthy with the glass, you guys, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I know who gave me this, but I put this funny little like ladle thing that looks like a dinosaur on my registry. When you stick it in soup, it looks like the Loch Ness Monster. And if you know me, you would know that when I was little, I was obsessed with like cryptids and stuff and reading books about all the different types of monsters and things like that. And so I love that I have a ladle that looks like the Loch Ness Monster now. That is so fun. In this next drawer, we have these pots that someone gave us because they were like moving out of their house, and they're actually really nice, so that was a really big help. We also got this ice cream scooper, this lemon squeezer, and a set of measuring spoons. And then this book, you guys, lifesaver. So many good recipes in here. I put this on a registry. I thought it would be funny, but I also was like, these are supposed to be for people on a budget, and it is actually so affordable. And the meals in here, you can make more than once with the ingredients that you get. And then someone got us these kitchen towels, which we haven't opened just yet. And then my sister and her family gave us like a little gift basket. Sorry, this drawer is so messy right now. We really need to like go through and clean the whole apartment. Because we're still trying to settle in, but my sister and her family made us a little gift basket on our wedding day, and they put Martinelli's sparkling apple cider and a few dish towels for us, and we've been using these for like cleaning rags, which is super helpful. And then they also gave us these champagne glasses up there so that we can have a nice little romantic evening, which we did on our wedding night and the day after. So yeah, that was a super nice and thoughtful gift, and they also put a bunch of really nice treats in there for us, and those are already gone because I love sweet treats and Josh loves snacks. So yeah, it was great. Thank you. Oh, and a part of that, they also gave us this little bin that was like used as a basket, which I love that they didn't give us an actual basket because I don't use baskets. So they gave us a bin, and this is the bin. We keep all of our cleaning stuff in there, so that's super helpful. Then someone got us this soap dispenser and some Scrub Daddies. Another thing that we got that's in the corner, I don't know why it's in the corner right now. It's probably because we're not fully settled in, but anyways, someone got us a griddle, which I love that. I've been wanting one for a very long time, so it's nice to finally have one. And if you haven't caught on, our apartment does not have a stove or an oven. So we have an air fryer, we have this panini press, we have a griddle, and we also have an Instant Pot, which I guess, what is it? I guess it's a crock pot. I don't know the difference. I guess there is a difference. Someone explained it to me, but yeah, we have a crock pot. So we'll be able to make food, we're just fine. We don't have to just eat frozen meals, but we do that, trust me. Super grateful for the griddle and all the other cooking things, kitchen things. Next thing we got was this file safe. I grew up with one of these. It's super important to me that I have things in a safe place. I'm a very sentimental person, so losing things or having them get lost due to a tragedy that could have been in a better spot in my control, that would be like so bad for me. And I know so many things happen and can happen. Super good to have a fire safe, and we also had that on our registry. All of these gifts are mainly from the registry. For this next gift, I'm gonna have to give you guys a little bit of background. When my husband and I were dating, we still lived at our parents' houses, and at his parents' house, they have this like M&M machine dispenser thing. I've never had one of those before. I had never really seen one. I loved it. They would always offer me some M&Ms after dinner time, and I was always like, yes, duh, because I love M&Ms. So I kind of thought it was cool and wanted one for myself, but I never really said that, but I think they caught on. So all that being said, let me show you what I got. I think it's kind of obvious. They got us an M&M dispenser from the M&M store in Orlando, and I am obsessed. So cute. And we had red, white, and blue M&Ms at our wedding, obviously, since we got married on the 4th. And so they gave us, this thing used to be full. I've been eating a ton, so yeah, don't judge, but also you can judge me because it's definitely not healthy, but whatever. They also just gave us like the remainder of what was left over from the wedding. So that was nice. We could just like replenish it when it runs out. And that's just something that, like, thinking into the future, I would love to just like have for my kids, you know, and I think it's just a fun little addition to our kitchen, so yeah. All right, so there's a few things that I don't actually have here with me at our apartment because we don't have space for it. So I had my dad keeping it at his house in my brother's spare room because he is gone for 2 years. So that stuff is sitting in there. So let me just show you what we got. I'm gonna go on Amazon and show you guys like everything just in a picture. Okay, so one thing about like my future house, I would love to have like art on the walls, specifically like gospel and Christian art. So this isn't Christian art, but I have loved tulips because, for those of you who didn't know, my mom passed away about 8 years ago and her favorite flower was a tulip, and so I thought it would be a cool touch to have in my home of a really nice piece of wall art. This is what the painting looks like. It is so nice. We unboxed it and it was a really nice like canvas material, so I'm obsessed with it, and it's actually a pretty good size, so we can frame it and it will look so good, stunning. Love the colors in there. Next, I got this painting of Jesus walking with a little girl with brown hair, which just reminded me of myself. I'm gonna get emotional because I just think it's such a beautiful painting, but that's what it looks like. I'm so happy with that, and when I opened it, I just started crying. I was like, this is so beautiful. It's just so sweet, and also just a little personal touch. They're at the beach, and I live in Florida, so I felt like it was just like so fitting for me. Another one I loved was this beautiful picture of Jesus holding a lamb and a lamb standing next to him. and this is what that one looks like. This one's like so beautiful. I love these unique art pieces because I hadn't seen any of these beforehand. Then I do have these here, but I don't want to get up again, so I will show you guys this picture. Super basic, but we got some bag clips. We bought like cheap ones before someone bought us this, but they didn't work. So I'm really glad that someone gave us these because these are much better and more durable. All right, we got a couple more things here on our registry that people got us. So this, obviously at my dad's house, and it is pretty big, but it is this over the door mirror, or you could just like put it on the wall, and it is the cutest like arch at the top and like flat at the bottom. I love that design. Super like minimalistic and modern. The last thing someone bought us from our registry were these two super cute like succulents. I'm probably gonna put them like in the living room or a bathroom. They're cute, they're matching, I love them. So yeah. So besides all of the physical items, we did receive a lot of checks, a lot of cash, and a lot of gift cards and regular cards that were so thoughtful and sweet. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to everybody who gave us things. We are so grateful, and we were definitely in need of the money. A lot of expenses come up when you're moving into a place for the first time with somebody, and all of the legal things cost money as well. To change my last name and just to get married costs money. So thank you so much for that. You guys are so sweet. For those of you who weren't able to contribute, that is totally fine as well. I still feel the support either way. I just wanted to say one more thing and thank Josh's two aunts for one particular gift. We are so grateful for all of everything. I really can't pick a favorite, but this one stood out to me because I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. And this kind of doubles as a little future video announcement. So this is so exciting. But for so long, I've had this list of places I've wanted to go, and I don't travel super often. It's usually like one trip a year, if that. But I've always had this goal that when I get married, I want to go to New York. And I had expressed that to Josh like months ago, and he was like, oh, that would be expensive, but it would be really cool. And obviously we're so young that like we don't have a ton of money to spend on New York City because it's not cheap and transportation there is kind of complicated. So we're kind of like holding off on that. But it turns out he was talking to his parents, who talked to his two aunts about New York. And one of our wedding gifts was a check from his two aunts who had priced out the whole trip. And I'm not going to say the amount of money, but it was a lot, and we're so grateful for that. And it means a lot to me that I feel seen, I feel heard, and I love that. It was something I've been wanting for a very long time, and we happen to be going for my birthday, and that is just making it even more special. I am so excited to show you guys that trip on a vlog. You best believe I will be vlogging almost every day there. I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be so much fun, I already know, and I'm literally about to cry because I'm so grateful for all the generosity, not just with the New York trip, but so many things with this wedding. I've gotten so much help. We've gotten so much love and support from our family members and our friends, and we just want to give a big thank you. My husband's at work right now, but I'm here to say thank you. So thank you guys for watching as well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.